What it do, what it do, what it do, what it do, my peoples. All right, my mic straight. What's goody, what everybody out there, man?
Tonight, everyone jockeying for an opportunity to get a shot at the tag titles and a shot at WrestleMania. Tonight, Bailey and Lyra square off against Asuka and Kyrie of the Kabuki Warriors. Also tonight, the men's tag team champions are in action. Jimmy and Jay, the Usos, take on longtime adversary, The Vision, tonight. For weeks, Javon Evans has turned down overtures by Kofi Kingston to join the New Day. Javon takes on Grayson Waller here live tonight on Monday Night Raw. Also in the house, streaming megastar.
I show speed.
I show Javon Evans live on Monday Night Raw.
More likely he gonna have something to do at WrestleMania.
The first salvo in this story with Roman Reigns. Roman Punk live tonight on Monday Night Raw. Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas is the home to WrestleMania. 3 weeks.
26 nights away.
And tonight, the road to WrestleMania winds through Boston.
We gonna start with the Usos. Oh no, just
look back at last week in the moment the world is talking about.
all right.
Then
Yeah.
Roman Reigns first take it on Roman Reigns.
Something to say,
That
bro.
was
See that microphone
what
right there.
take wrong.
CM Punk taking on Roman Reigns.
Something else surrounded by these great men, acting as a shield. Lesnar lifting his chops. Lesnar just wanted to take the last. Strong. Body stands on every hand by Lesnar.
All right, that's much like it. Do. Over, Femi. Yeah, it was over Femi. The ruler, the destroyer of NXT, now of WWE. And then it happened. The way they building it like it's a movie though, like Godzilla versus King Kong. A moment wrestling fans won't soon forget. Challenge accepted.
And we are on the road to WrestleMania.
All right now.
Monday Night Raw.
What are they in Boston tonight? Oh yeah. Brock Lesnar. See what he got to say. After getting destroyed by Femi last week, man. Yeah, he got a shirt that say F8, F5. Fuck around and find an F5. F-A-F-O, F-A-F-5. I don't even want to hear Paul Heyman talk for Brock Lesnar tonight. Brock Lesnar gotta come out here, man, grab the mic from Paul Heyman and be like, yeah, but get your big ass out here, man. Hey yo, you can't let Paulie talk for you this one. Cause Paulie, man, he was talking his mouth off last week and Oba came out, man.
stares at the WrestleMania side. Brock Lesnar knows what awaits him 3 weeks from Saturday in Las Vegas. Corey, it is a match the world is talking about. Two Titans.
Oba Femi versus Brock Lesnar. Now that's where it's at right there.
Baddest in the game, the ruler, Oba Femi, goes one-on-one with the beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar. And Cole, I think it's safe to assume after last week, Lesnar is going to be in a foul mood tonight. Yeah, the eyes tell the story. The beast Brock Lesnar last week was embarrassed. He was shocked.
Man, he don't look too embarrassed though. He taking his sweet ass time coming down to the ring, you know. He should have came straight down, jumped up on the apron. Paulie grabbed the mic. Brock snatched it from him. Or even if he said one thing, Oba cutting him off, man. I ain't got no hat on. I need a haircut. Oh, bah. Is that the actually green shirt, smiley face guy? Because we've been seeing a couple of imposters though lately. I wouldn't even really call them imposters though. Hey man, you know?
The advocate for the only
Nah, that's not him.
face of the planet to hold the NCAA Division I Heavyweight Championship, the UFC Heavyweight Championship.
Oba, man, when you get in the ring with Oba, none of that is gonna matter. None of that is gonna matter at all. Do you guys think they're gonna have a 5 minute? I know the match ain't probably gonna be more than 10 minutes, maybe. But do you think they're gonna have a 5 to 10 minute match, or the match is gonna be very similar to the matchup between Brock and Goldberg when Goldberg came back to WWE the initial time, you know, at Survivor Series, and everybody was shocked that Goldberg did what he did to Brock Lesnar?
Gentlemen, I have to tell you, you're pissing off Brock Lesnar.
Whoa, nobody cares. The beast will fall. The beast will fail to Oba.
Brock Lesnar is because let's all be honest with each other about what happened last week. Last week, Brock Lesnar laid to waste 5, 10, 15, 20 masked men, splayed them all over the floor.
So are you trying to say he was affected by the masked men?
Beat up 20 men.
Bro, those little enhancement talents was nothing for Brock Lesnar.
Seth freaking Rollins, and that is when a man so
the masked men was free throws, man. You know, you got a 98%, 93, 94% field goal free throw percentage. There was nothing but free throws, man. That's nothing.
That Brock Lesnar was distracted by Seth Rollins, and this overhyped ruler takes advantage of the point.
I hear nothing but excuses here. I hear nothing but excuses. Brock Lesnar don't deal with excuses.
For those of you watching at home, they're reacting to the fact that I'm talking about Oba Femi.
Oh.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the saddest part of it all. How many times have we heard the same narrative?
Brock Lesnar like he ready to go.
WWE hype machine. Oh, this opponent for Brock Lesnar is the next big thing. This is going to be the slayer of the beast. This will be the conqueror's conqueror. When The Undertaker got his streak conquered by Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania.
I'll take a bow.
But still pissing people off. How many years later did the Undertaker get revenge on Brock Lesnar? No, 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 no. And then came along everyone else.
He kind of did in a way.
To beat the one in 21-1. Let's go through the list.
He kind of did.
Well, it was Goldberg. Well, no, it wasn't Goldberg. Well, there was Braun Strowman. Well, no, it wasn't Braun Strowman. Oh, there was Dean Ambrose.
Oh,
No, it wasn't Dean Ambrose. It was Bobby Lashley. But no, it wasn't Bobby Lashley. It wasn't AJ Styles. And it wasn't John Cena. No. And it's not going to be Obafemi, who had his WrestleMania moment when he put his foot on the chest of Brock Lesnar and pointed to the side. Because that's your WrestleMania moment. You peaked. That's the biggest moment of your career. Because at WrestleMania, you're going to be beaten. You're going to be taken to Suplex City. You're going to be F5. You're going to be victimized. Obafemi, damn it, you will be conquered by Brock Lesnar.
Oh. Let's see about that. Ooh. Oh, look at the little kid doing the overstrut. And then everybody in the audience doing the overstrut down. I like how everybody doing a little strut. I'm the ruler. Take him out, Oba. Going for F5. Oba, you're going to reverse that. Get him off him. There you go. Oh! You ain't gonna try that on me, man. You ain't gonna try that on Oba.
Despite what Paul Heyman says, we don't believe that Oba is up for fight. But he's a wannabe ruler.
You can try that on everybody else. Get back in there, bro.
You ain't that lucky boy.
I at least wanted to hear them go, you know, a little word for word a little bit, though.
When, if ever, was the last time Brock Lesnar backed away from a combat situation?
Man, he thought that was going to work. He kicked him, man, picked him up, about to go for the F5. He was like, yeah, I got him. You know, that's the sauce right there.
Watched Oba come down to the the eye, fired the first shot, and still was not taken down. Oba Femi not taken down by Lesnar. Let's take a look at this. Lesnar attempting to hoist the massive ruler for an F5, but instead, Oba Femi would drive the beast over the top rope to the floor, leaving Lesnar stunned. Look at the impact of this clothesline from the ruler.
Yeah. Hey.
To the arena TD Garden. What a collision awaits in Las Vegas. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Corey touched on this earlier. It has been a very long time, if ever, since we've seen Brock Lesnar in this amount of
That's what's up.
Dare I say, Corey, maybe an underdog?
I can't believe, but that may be the reality of the situation. 2 times in 2 weeks, Lesnar put down by the ruler. Heyman said, Oba's overhyped. Trust me, the hype is real and it is well-deserved.
The hype is also real and well-deserved for our brand-new Intercontinental Champion, Penta. He takes on this man, Dirty Dom, later tonight.
This match.
Hey, yo, Oba ain't come to play, man. I'm telling you. Now, for some reason, I don't want their matchup at WrestleMania to be like the Goldberg match that Lesnar and Goldberg had at Survivor Series. What was that? 2014?
What he deserved.
14? Was it 2014? For some reason, I want to say it was 2014, but I don't think it was, though. Nah, that wasn't 14. I want to say that was 13? Nah. Shit, I don't even remember. Dang. But yeah, it was some time ago. I want them to sort of have a match, you know, and not necessarily a squash match, but yeah, Oba got that, man. Dirty Dom going one-on-one with Penta tonight for the Intercontinental Championship.
We will find out tonight as reigning champion Penta defends his gold against the former Intercontinental Champion and reigning AAA Mega Champion, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
Oh, so
Please, hear my music. Oh, yeah.
main event, Jey Uso is now in your city.
And of course, it's been a long time, but it's WrestleMania season. Why the hell not?
Oh, you're not going to do the Eagle dance again, are you? We're only a little over 3 weeks away. You might pull something, Cole. We need you at 100% in Vegas.
The little kid ain't got no rhythm, though. He eating all slow. All right, now he done speed up the rhythm now, and I think he got it now.
The tag champs, the Usos, are in action against Paul and Theory from the Vision live.
They still calling them the Vision? It's just me, Oos. Yeah, man, that's what's up. That's what's up. All right, we got the Usos defending the World Tag Team Championships against Austin Theory and Logan Paul. And for some reason, it's out there. If you use the phone, you gotta go sit on the couch, though.
No doubt about it, but
That dude, that little boy up there, he like he about to fly.
of both Jimmy and Jey Uso, the fact that the champs are competing
He's on the counter.
putting their gold on the line. This is personal. This is about settling a score.
I'm using
This is
this
about
phone.
pouring
It's the other phone right there on the
to
counter.
divide and conquer.
Well, I'm not sure how much
For some reason, I feel like the Vision may win this. I really do. Unless we really going into WrestleMania with the Usos as the tag team champions, because the way things planning out and unfolded, I'm not certain that they are going into WrestleMania as a tag team champion. Get in your chair and get up there like you normally get up there and get it. Now all of a sudden you can't get it. Is the cameraman eating though?
14,000 strong
Mm,
Boston tonight.
look like the cameraman was eating for a minute, but yeah, man. I mean, I wouldn't be mad at Austin 3 and Grayson Waller. I mean, Austin 3. I'm still on Austin 3, Grayson Waller. I wouldn't be mad at Austin 3 and look, Logan Paul. The bell kind of scared me. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad if they became tag team champions and do something else with the Usos, man.
Yeah, it's interesting. The Vision and the Usos have had quite the battle over the
Main event, Jey Uso is now in your city.
that these two teams have ever met in a standard tag team match.
This was an opportunity for the Vision to prove that they truly are who they say they are. That Logan Paul and Austin Theory can function as a cohesive unit against the best of the best. The kingpins of Raw Tag Team Division, Jimmy and Jey Uso, the 9-time tag team champs. We'll find out tonight if the Vision are contenders or pretenders.
Oh, okay.
Wants to get back to WrestleMania as the tag team champion this year. He had so much success at last year's WrestleMania, of course, winning the World Championship.
Why?
Well, the Usos' road to WrestleMania might hit a major speed bump.
Yeah, I think so. Okay.
Like my toys.
Oh, okay. No problem.
How?
I don't even know what that little boy talking about. I don't even know what that little man talking about.
No thanks. I'll be busy that weekend. Jimmy and Jay, the Usos, set to take on the Vision in tag team action.
Austin 3, Grayson Waller.
And your opponents, representing the Vision, the team of Logan Paul and Austin Theory.
Well, it's been quite the weekend for Logan Paul. He was involved in that Fanatics flag football game in Los Angeles this past Saturday, and he's developed quite the beat with NFL legend Tom Brady.
That's why Tom Brady over here talking trash.
Have an audition, if you will. Jalen Hurts. Trouble again. Logan got him with a foul against Jalen Hurts. That's like 17. That is not easy. Here's Brady. Pressure from Logan Paul. Now Hurts back to Brady, who makes a catch. And Tom is going to be taken down around midfield, but there's a penalty flag. And Sean Payton saying, what do we do? I mean, Logan Paul saying that he threw the ball at him, which he clearly did. He and Tom Brady have had
Of course, Tom Brady has had quite the thing to say about WWE.
He sure have, though. Like, what's up with him running his mouth about that? Unless he's going to be at WrestleMania in some sort of fashion, you know? Because he was a part of that commercial that they got with Triple H, you know. Everybody's hitting Triple H trying to be a part of WrestleMania and everything.
A baseball game will happen on Netflix. It's the opening night, the Yankees and the Giants. So Austin Theory starts things off with main event. Jay.
Yeah, I ain't even got the game yet. I don't know. I'm not even placed to even get it right now. I'm hearing so much. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna eventually get it, but I'm gonna try not to pay for it. But you know, I'm gonna get the game, man.
knocking off the Usos would absolutely entitle them to a title match.
Because I hear about the universe mode, and I hear that's like improved, or so, at least from the last couple of years. And I'm a big fan of the universe mode. I'm always playing like the My Rise, that mode. So that should be fun either way. And then CM Punk's showcase, especially the 10 years that he was out, I'm definitely interested to see how that go. You know. But I know my guy Brian B, he was talking about he bought the 150 version, the Attitude Era, with everybody in it. See, me personally, like, I don't need all the Attitude Era guys. I mean, like, the main guys that I really need from the Attitude Era, man, I mean, they normally would have what? I remember like this last year's game, you had like Hollywood Hogan, and you had the red and yellow Hollywood, you know, Hogan and everything like that. And you just had to basically unlock them. You know, I know some years back you just had enough. Yet you just had to have enough XP just to buy them. So just you unlock them. But now, you know, I'm pretty sure it is totally different though. But yeah, man, I mean, the games that I just don't like is they come out and then a new superstar debut a week or two later, or you get someone, or the people that you like, oh man, it's not in the game. You got to continue buying the DLC pack. And I'm pretty sure one is going to come out in April, one is going to come out in May, another one going to come out in like August. Hey, get this person, get this person. You know, like, I don't know why they just don't have it to where, you know, you could just update it and these guys are just in the game. But they keep making you pay for it, and I don't like that. Oh. But then again, you know, I know from my era, everybody used to just create motherfuckers for real, for real.
Logan Paul came into the world of WWE with the confidence. That's usually the last thing a superstar picks up. Logan Paul has it in abundance. So every time he steps in the ring, he gets a little bit better technically. He learns a new hold, so to speak. He learns a few new maneuvers. Logan Paul truly may redefine what it means to be a superstar in this game. And I also think the presence of Paul has helped Austin Theory come out of his shell a little bit, show his real colors. Definitely. Austin Theory felt at times that he was carrying some dead weight in tag teams in the past. Doesn't feel that that's the same case when it comes to Logan Paul. Now a double team coming from the Vision, who have actually been dominating most of this match against a team that held the tag titles 9 times, Jimmy and Jay. That's the problem. Austin Theory and Logan Paul have to be careful not to get too confident because they are in the ring with the Usos. This isn't some run-of-the-mill tag team, some fly-by-night duo that just showed up. This is one of the greatest, if not the greatest tag team in WWE history. Again, what about the Usos' attention? Has that been divided? We saw the situation with them and CM Punk a couple of weeks ago. Our questions on whether or not they'll be joining forces once again with Roman Reigns.
Yeah, I know, right? Would like to see that.
This is a great strategy by Logan Paul. Tried and true, classic tag team strategy. Cut the ring in half, lock your opponent in a hold, and wear Jimmy Uso down. Logan just has all the tools. Powerful, great physique. Oh, look at this disrespect from Logan. I believe he just took his gum out of his mouth. Look at Jimmy's pants. It'll be hard to get out. Peanut butter. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back live on Monday Night Raw. The tag champs, the Usos, and acting against Logan Paul and Austin Theory of the Vision. I do want to take this moment, since we're in the midst of this great tag team battle, to send our condolences out to the friends and family of Dennis Connery of the Midnight Express, who passed away a few days ago. Talk about tremendous tag teams. Paul Heyman, of course, knows all about the Midnight Express. Absolute trailblazer duo as we take a look at Jimmy Uso connecting with the desperation, insecurity. Now Big Jim desperately needs to make a tag to the pressure Jay. Main event, Jey Uso wants to get back to WrestleMania this year with the tag titles. Last year he won his World Heavyweight Championship at the Grand Stage in Las Vegas.
Jay.
Tonight with the gold
Come on, Jay.
being defended,
Be
it's
serious,
the
man.
opportunity to pluck two thorns from their collective sides, being the Uso. Get rid of the vision. Put them in the rearview mirror on the road to WrestleMania. Yeah, but if you don't win, guess what happens? You're facing the vision, perhaps your tag team gold. From behind Jimmy. Put it for the top turnbuckle came off. And Jimmy used it to distract
That
him.
right
And then
forearm
got
was
the
mean.
left hand. And now Austin.
Oh, nice. Oh, wait a minute. What happened there?
Theory delivered the
I thought Jay turned it into a suplex. What was that?
Jay was going to turn it into a
Yeah.
Jay was trying to adjust.
It looked like Jay was turning it into a suplex.
In the air, incredible athleticism from the pressure. And there's no doubt about Austin Theory. We've talked for years about his athletic ability, about his prowess in the ring. But now under the tutelage of Hammond and teaming up with Logan Paul, we talked about this just a few minutes ago, Corey. The fact that
Spear.
a spear by main event Jey Uso. Jay
Oh, Austin Theory got the referee distracted. Oh.
His Theory distracted the officials.
Oh, no, Logan reversed it.
Driven into the ring post. And look at Paul. Look at Paul. He's got the knucks. The brass knuckles. He's used to such success.
Yeah. LA Knight came out at the right time, huh?
Vision problems.
Nah, Logan, I think he's behind you. You might got to turn around, man. He might be. Oh. I was just like, yo, the Vision is definitely winning this.
Sent the brass knuckles into the ring.
I done gave him the J.
The brass knucks. Courtesy of LA Knight.
Referee looked down at Jay. I know he see him. Oh, he tell him to don't use him. Right in front of him. This got to be a DQ, right? Yeah.
Gonna cause a disqualification.
Okay. Did Jay just figure out? Did Jay just want to knock him motherfucker out with the brass knuckles or something?
He got caught red-handed.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a result of a disqualification, the winners of the match are the Vision.
You have to understand, Jey Uso did get caught in the heat of the moment. The blood so bad between the Usos and the Vision.
Oh, came in there and knocked his ass out with the brass knuckles too.
Things go from bad to worse for the Vision. But they did knock off the tag champs. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there is no doubt about it. We are absolutely on the road to WrestleMania.
All them people that be talking trash about Jey Uso, I feel like Jay wanted to do that. Shut your ass up.
That tag team match, and you felt it last week. And Roman Reigns and CM Punk went face to face. Antonio! Acknowledge me. Pardon me for a second. I'll tell you whose show it is. Is it going to be alive on a Monday night or what? I'm a little surprised you haven't taken a swing at me yet. Now I'm going to bury you next to your father. I will say, and I will do what I please to get the advantage. Man, that's why these people love me. I didn't want Jimmy and Jay to get caught in the crosshair, but they came out and they handled their family business, and you know what? I deserved what I got last week. Right message, wrong messenger. Who's the real tribal chief? I've heard this garbage for 5 years straight. I've done everything under the sun of this business. And when the talking is done, we all know that you can't do the walking. So until you come up with something that can actually faze me, don't waste my time, Phil. I ring my belt, my show. I tell you when you can go. And young boy, now's not the time. I can see it.
Call him young boy though.
And I'm under your skin.
Talking about young boy, it's not the time.
It's the last time you're gonna main event. I'm gonna pin you. And
Roman should have said some shit better than talking to him, talking about he old. Should have said something else. The fact that he said what he said about your dad, man, considering that.
All look terrible because at the end of the day, you're old. Say one things.
Well, as this war of words on the road to WrestleMania continues to escalate, perhaps one of the most deeply personal WrestleMania main events.
All right, man. I mean, like, what? This is gonna be like the fourth time, right? CM Punk, Roman Reigns face to face.
And his challenger, the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, are in the.
So that's how we gonna build this whole WrestleMania up between the two. Just face to face confrontations. Becky.
Becky Lynch and ambush on the Intercontinental Champion AJ last week. Becky joins us live.
The greatest of all time is next. And that's just not me saying it, man. For real. Sports Illustrated said it. Netflix says it. Bleacher Report says it. All of them says it. Not just me. But yeah, Becky coming up next. I'm pretty sure she's gonna be talking some trash, trying to get back her Intercontinental Women's Championship. Yeah, but I don't want to see them continue to have a face to face every single week. Like, I mean, y'all said what y'all said the first one. That was like, oh, okay. The second one, oh, okay. I think it was the second one. Was it the second one? No, it was just the first one. Last week was the second one. The second confrontation. So I mean, like, let's see what they do this time, I guess. Pretty sure it's gonna be at the end of the show once again. That was Saturday. I did not see that.
First an interruption by Dirty Dom, the Mega Champion, allowing the original to abscond with the Rey de Reyes trophy.
Right now, I'm standing by with El Grande Americano.
That's Pete Dunne like a motherfucker, boy.
Buenas noches, gentlemen.
Look right into his face.
Everything that took place this past week.
Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate.
On Monday Night Raw to what took place at AAA. In your opinion, how do you finally end this rivalry between yourself and the original El Grande Americano?
Primero, como siempre, quiero preguntar, ¿cuántos de mis paisanos están aquí esta noche? Un chingo, güey.
El pequeño ladrón, I'm talking to you, El Duende Americano.
That was crazy, man, what they did with Pete Dunne, man. Why Pete Dunne couldn't just been the man? Pete Dunne was the man, man. Man, my man was in NXT UK, even NXT. Pete Dunne was the man. Now they want to be dressing him up. Tyler Bate was cool. Tyler Bate had some real, I think his better moments were in NXT UK. But Tyler Bate had some real cool matches, I think with the tag team of Mustache Mountain. But yeah, I mean, but specifically,
With that being said,
Pete Dunne. Why in the world they do this to him though? And Ludwig Kaiser. I mean,
a fraud. There is only one El Grande
Okay.
Americano.
And I'm talking about everybody else. El Grande. I mean, Ludwig Kaiser is definitely one of them. Who's impressive. And as they say, man, if you do the gimmick real well, yeah, I guess you're gonna keep doing it.
Take that mask off your ugly mug and take it where it belongs.
I think Ludwig Kaiser, man, can have a great personality. Got a great personality, Yeah, I think he could be really dope, man. Really dope. Chad Gable as well. I don't know if this whole El Grande Americano thing was all a part of trying to have a crossover character from WWE and AAA, or whatever the case may be. But they love him down in AAA. See, Flu, what's going on? What's going on? The man has come around. Yes, I agree. Ever since Pete Dunne came up to the main roster, man, he been in some bullshit ass character type shit though. I ain't even gonna lie. I can't lie. You're totally right. Butch, yeah, we remember Butch when Butch was like this out of control, untamed pit bull. I don't even know if I want to call it a pit bull. I want to call it a little chihuahua in a way. You know, but that ain't, I don't think that's the right one. But he was like this out of control, untamed, and Sheamus, and who else was it? Sheamus? Man, what was my man name? Rich Holland. Yeah, Rich Holland. They was all, you know, trying to, you know, keep Butch under control because, yeah, man, if you let him loose, he go crazy. And then on that SmackDown, I remember, man, he said, fuck this Butch shit, man. And he came back with his old theme song, and he went by Pete Dunne. That didn't last too long. That didn't last at all. I'm telling you, Pete Dunne, man, like, man, you got Elliot Dragunov back right now. I'm telling you, Pete Dunne and Elliot Dragunov could be having some best of 7 type shit going on right now. And when match 7 take place at WrestleMania or something like that, like I'm telling you, the matches would be insane. Pete Dunne versus Elliot Dragunov. You tripping? You tripping, WWE.
You boo me. You boo me, you cheer someone who abandoned you for a decade, but you boo me. Okay.
I know, right? I better stop booing my girl Becky, man.
Okay, I get it. I get taking breaks. I took a break. I took 10 months off, not 10 years. But I did it because you people got sick of seeing me succeed. You got sick of seeing me win world titles, so I went home. I went home to my family, to people who appreciate me, to my daughter, to the love of my life. And when I came back, I made a point. I didn't go for world titles. No, I went for the Intercontinental title. And I turned that title into the most important.
She's speaking facts. She's speaking facts. Who was the inaugural Lyra Valkyria? Man, Chelsea Green was the inaugural United States Women's Champion. That title was more interesting than the United States Women's title. But until Becky got it, she made that title 10 times better. And then for real, it was the best women's title on Monday Night Raw. Even better than a women's world title ever since Naomi lost it. You know?
As AJ Lee prances around like she deserves that title.
I like how she bringing credibility, you know, to the championship, though.
I went home to my sanctuary and I tried.
Because to be honest with you, some can argue that the Women's Intercontinental Championship match at WrestleMania between AJ Lee and Becky Lynch is a much bigger match than the actual Women's World Championship match between between Liv Morgan and Stephanie Valkyrie.
Singing that stupid Light It Up song, and she was like she's that Jersey skunk, and it's almost as if she doesn't realize that her mom is the greatest female wrestler of all time. And it's not just me saying it. Other people say it.
Sports Illustrated said it. Bleacher Report says it. You on Netflix? Netflix said it. Yeah, I agree. Pete Dunne and Dragunov would be phenomenal.
Before this was that she mastered the Divas era. Well, I murdered the Divas era.
Okay, Becky.
A steak through its heart. It's butterfly belted wings and rip them off. And that's exactly what I'm going to do to AJ Lee. I'm going to get my hands on it.
Shit, I murdered that division, man. Let's be honest, a lot of us was like, man, yeah, this shit can go. Yeah, this can go. Oh, Becky got up out of there.
They say cold discussion is the better part of valor. They also call that chicken. You call that chicken. Everybody else calls it valor.
She's skipping away, huh?
Illustrated the Bleacher Report. Never heard them say that.
Becky dresses and sounds more masculine. She dresses and sounds more masculine. I'm about to say she don't have a mic. Or a mic ain't working.
To fight dirty, don't you? Because you know that every time that we've met in this ring, I have walked you like a dog.
I mean, at this point, you might as well just call her a bitch, I guess.
Again, I get that. I feel for that, but maybe
Nah, Becky do come off a little bit more like, you know, especially before Seth came back and he been winning this all black.
maybe I have to embarrass your ass one more time and tap you out in front of the whole world on the biggest stage of them all. Fine. Yeah, you win, okay? I'm gonna show you why I am the best of my generation and yours and maybe the next. Why I am your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler and apparently your daughter's favorite wrestler. I will give you what you want. AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch for the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania.
I don't know why they initially had their initial match at Mania.
Oh, you skipped right into my trap, you dope! You have no idea what you're in for, okay? Because you can shine Monday to Friday any given week, but WrestleMania, that's my domain. That's where I am the man. Wait a second. I remember the last time you competed at WrestleMania 11 years ago.
WrestleMania 30?
What happened? What happened the day after?
She lost the title to Paige.
You right into the office and you handed in your resignation and we didn't hear from you for a decade. Hey, don't worry. At WrestleMania in Vegas, when I take my title back, I'll save you the trouble. I will end you and we will never hear from you again. Welcome to the big time.
Warrior, bold move by AJ Lee, and now for Becky, it's time to put her action where her mouth is.
Okay.
No one does
All right.
the grandest stage of them all like big time Becky.
Becky Lynch taking on AJ Lee at WrestleMania. I think it's really interesting that the last time that they did have a match at WrestleMania, or she did have a match at WrestleMania, it didn't last long, not at all, did it? Did she? I forgot who she took on.
I appreciate the help, though. Thanks for showing up out there.
Look, man, pull those nuts out of there. I got to do something. I think you could have at least hidden the thing and picked up the video.
Hey, I ain't hiding nothing, LA. Everybody had to get got. You talk about the family, you get consequences, Zeus. Straight up and down.
I understand all of that. I understand consequences. I understand what you're saying. Everybody's got to get got. But right now, when you're talking like that, it just sounds like somebody I know. It starts to sound like you're talking like Roman Reigns.
Man, I'm tired of everybody telling me I keep talking like Roman
man.
Reigns. And
Come on,
hey,
we don't
man,
need to do that
You
now.
gonna have a problem, LA. You keep running your mouth.
I have a problem, man. No. I'm telling you what I'm here. I'm telling you what I'm here. Yeah.
He sound just like who the hell told Tama Tonga told Solo that on Friday? And look who in the middle of this promo right here. I mean,
The Usos, but up next.
and I don't think they just blasted that right there in the middle just for no reason though. But hey, I believe that Becky will regain her title at Mania. I'm hoping that she does as well. I don't understand why the matchup. To be honest with you, I mean, maybe just to have AJ Lee win the title. I mean, that's cool. AJ Lee wasn't my favorite among everybody, but I thought it was really interesting that her last WrestleMania was WrestleMania 30. I forgot who AJ Lee took on. But nonetheless, though, she had her match. The next night on Monday Night Raw, did Paige make her debut on the main roster? I want to say she did. And then, of course, she took on AJ Lee and beat her for the championship. That was the next night, right? For some reason, I want to say that was the next night. But yeah. And of course, we ain't see AJ Lee since then.
Everything's a game.
Yeah, because Punk, of course, was supposed to be a part of WrestleMania 30. But she left right after WrestleMania.
Every move measured, every look, a strategy sharpened. Always watching your back. Prepared, ready.
I think never gonna come. I'm gonna come into back.
Never knowing
I'm gonna talk her.
where your threat is. Who might show up at the table? WrestleMania Vegas.
Go back with the phone. Go get the phone and go sit down with the phone. Amir, go sit down with the phone and leave him alone. Leave him alone. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
An interesting story developing with Grayson Waller and the New Day, which we'll get into here in a matter of moments. Waller and Javon Evans next.
He had a better run in NXT though. Grayson Waller, I feel like had a better run in NXT than he obviously had it on Monday Night Raw. And to be honest with you, to be fair, he had a quite decent run over on SmackDown, maybe. And I think that was when he was with Austin Theory, right? But they was like leading to a breakup between the guys. Never happened. Then Grayson Waller just decided. I guess they decided that Grayson Waller on Monday Night Raw and joined forces with the New Day. But I don't even know what's up with that. I don't know. But yeah, man, been more entertaining. But if you've been watching, Derek White.
Shooting guard in the house, and he did not come alone. He brought the coach, Joe Mazzulla, head coach of the Celtics, ringside tonight in Boston. Hey, P.S. Go Knicks. Why don't you turn around and say that? Hey, Nick. That's why I whispered it to you.
I know they was like playing the game, man, because you see AA March Madness is taking over right now. But I know they were playing the game, bro. It was like, shit, man, we gotta go to WWE, man. Monday night, man. They in our arena. And of course, the coach gonna get a good reception. Grayson no longer rocking the shorts. Yeah, I think something was a little off, a little different.
The most exciting young stars in the game. Boston is fired up and ready to get bouncy.
Hey, there's no lie. I feel like he could have stayed a little longer. He didn't even win the NXT championship. And I think he could have won the NXT championship. Grayson Waller could have been an NXT champion. Man, Grayson Waller had some really dope moments, man. Really amazing moments in NXT.
doing
that I felt like he have had on the main roster.
has never formally been offered a spot in the group. I had an opportunity to catch up with
You know, a lot of people was hoping that the masked man was Grayson Waller. I mean, I didn't necessarily see that. You know, I just figured. I mean, and if it was Grayson Waller, I mean, hey, maybe, but yeah, I think Grayson Waller, man, is a great athlete. I just don't know what they doing with him and Kofi Kingston. That's what I was going to say a little bit ago. Watching for as long as I've been watching, and if you have been watching for as long as I've been watching for a while, if you haven't seen Kofi Kingston when he was Jamaican man, when he was SOS, oh. Yeah, when he was SOS, SOS, that's what Kobe Kingston, bro. That's when he first just came out, had the Jamaican theme song, man. So where he at, you know, all the way now throughout the whole New Day, winning the WWE Championship. You know, I mean, I don't know. It seems like the New Day is just afterthought now, basically. You know, obviously Big E is no longer. They had a moment, I believe, last year. Why the screen go off? Last year when they sort of, you know, attacked Big E in a way, verbally attacked him.
Perhaps showing some respect to Javon Evans there.
Looking a little more vibrant.
And you know, it just seemed like Kofi just been hanging around. I don't know who'd accept with Xavier. Xavier Woods come out there every week looking like a male stripper. Oh.
Advantage of that mini argument between Tori, hey, can you just stay with me on commentary the rest of the night? Shut up, Cole.
Shut up, Cole. I think
Javon Evans has got a future as a commentator here as well.
Well, if not a commentator, he may get a job with the Celtics. He just dove and defied the laws of physics right in front of the coach. Coach Mazzulla was impressed.
Grayson Waller, though, the veteran, taking out Javon Evans, a kick to the shin. And now Waller, a hard-talking, flashy, yet imposing superstar. Oh, and a big shot by Evans.
We understand Grayson Waller's been on a bit of a rough luck streak recently, but this man's got a boxing background. Waller is only one right hand away from winning any match.
MMA background as well. Natural-born athlete, if you ask him.
Close line right into the barricade.
Kofi Kingston out here. Kofi is from Boston. He's mouthing off the Celtics.
Keep playing, coach. He just called out Eric White.
Look at that. Javon Evans actually.
How the hell does he keep doing this?
Hurdling the barricade. How can you not be impressed?
Nice. Hey, yo, no bull, man. I'm telling you, it will be a great match. Javon Evans. If you guys guess who else I'm gonna say, Javon Evans versus who? Now, Javon Evans versus Leon Slater. Would love to see that one good time. This time, with no interferences, because they were supposed to have a one-on-one matchup. What was it, Bound for Glory? I want to say it was Bound for Glory. Yeah, it was Bound for Glory. But nonetheless, Javon Evans, man, versus a prime Jeff Hardy.
You're not going to send some.
I'm telling you, man.
Get well soon to Xavier Woods. You're just going to mention coldly that he's at home injured, like he's a piece of meat, like he's not a person.
I actually texted him a few weeks ago, and he never returned my text.
He doesn't like you.
Why would I wish him good well then?
Because he's a nice human being.
And look at Grayson Waller continuing to work on Javon Evans.
I like this. This is the aggression it takes to make it to the top in WWE. Maybe Waller just needed reminded of who he is, what he's capable of. Waller, a former tag team champion, something the New Day know all about.
And what better way to impress Kofi than by knocking off one of the hottest young stars in the game? Evans now pinning
Impressing Kofi.
Whoa!
That's what you want to be doing, just impressing
On the
Kofi?
road to WrestleMania. Yeah, it is. Gentlemen.
For real, I think Kofi trying to get Javon to win more than he is with Grayson.
Grayson Waller just came off the top rope and delivered a stomp to the spine of Javon Evans, which stopped Evans in his tracks. You don't belong here. Waller getting a little too confident and Evans exploding out of the corner. I'd also use the word jealousy when it comes to Grayson Waller over the way that Kofi Kingston is all you have done all night, Cole, is drive a wedge. I'm not driving a wedge. Kofi Kingston went flying all over Javon Evans. I mean, you got to admit that. Kofi has simply been impressed with one of the brightest young talents in WWE. Javon now springboard off the top rope. Look at the height from Javon Evans. Just like you, just like me, just like Missoula, just like everybody in the building. Boom! On the mark. Cover.
1, 2.
By Waller. In fact, Kofi
Two.
Evans last month when Evans beat Kofi in a match. Here we take a look at the unbelievable athleticism of the.
That's why Kofi Kingston want him to join beside him.
Some words of encouragement to Waller. But look at the fire in the eyes of Javon Evans. And Waller now. Oh, that might do it. Rocking the jaw of Evans. Who answers with one of his own.
Definitely make sure you hit the like button down below, man. Hit the like button, smash the like button. Definitely make sure you subscribe.
Now sending Evans again into a right hand. Waller needs to maintain this pressure. Oh, easier said than done. Yeah, but he corrected himself.
He sure did, though.
Released by Evans.
Botched it a little bit, but came back and made it work.
But there's that switch in the mind of Evans. When it flips, good luck. Because the young OG means business. Here comes Waller.
Oh.
Evans looking for that rolling flatliner. And Evans caught him with a knee. Javon heading up to his comfort zone. Top rope. Great move by Waller. Dropping Javon right on the top of his skull. And a kick out at two, just barely. Very effective, innovative offense from Grayson Waller.
Just barely.
Approval and a light applause from Kofi Kingston. Now sending Javon into the post. Catch him in the ear. Certainly seems to be the case. Now Waller looking to capitalize. We've seen Grayson utilize this maneuver before. If he lands this, it could be lights out. Javon might be lights out for Waller. You never want to have your lights turned out when you're stuck on the top turnbuckle. I don't care who you are. Dangerous situation for the Australian superstar. Quite sure what I don't know what he was trying to do there. And Javon landing on his feet and now scaling himself up to the top. My God.
Spanish fly. Oh, no, Hurricane Rada. That boy bouncing. 1, 2, 3. Thought my man was going for a Spanish fly.
I think my voice just went a whole octave higher. I have never seen that before. This is absolutely incredible. Javon Evans with a super hurricane run up from the very top, followed immediately by the OG Cutter. Face first goes Waller. What a win for the young OG. Full speed ahead for a man who's going to be a future.
I'm telling you, Javon Evans been on the road, man, since coming up to the main roster. Obviously, Trick Williams been the star of him. And then you got Oba, what he doing, man, with Brock. Like, I want to say those three guys, man, coming up just about all at the same time has been, I don't think we've seen three call-ups probably since the Shield, maybe. Three call-ups? Although they were in a group, three call-ups all at once, man. Like, man. I know the coach back. I know the coach sitting, coach, and one of the players from the Celtics, like, hey, they in a hallway back there, man. It's kind of cool.
Square Garden. I want you to schedule a match for next week at Madison Square Garden with the Usos defending the tag team titles against the Vision, and I want it to be a street.
Well, you have given me something to consider.
What the hell is it? Consider.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Good night.
Oh, where you going?
Where do you want me to go?
To the ring.
Why would I go to the ring?
You requested time to address Seth Rollins. Paul, that time is now.
After the night I'm having, you still want me to go to the ring and address Seth Rollins?
You wanted the time. The time is now.
I've had it with Seth Rollins. I've had it with everyone around him. I think of it.
Is Braun Breaker back tonight? Because, you know, I've been hearing and he might be on his way back, man. Since he's having Paulie come out to the ring to address Seth Rollins, you know, like, I'm still interested in what Seth Rollins going to do at WrestleMania. You know, I mean, unless they get Braun Breaker, you know, back, you know, more than likely it's going to be Seth versus Braun Breaker.
At this time, please welcome the original El Grande Americano. Grande, earlier on tonight, I spoke to your arch nemesis, El Grande Americano. We talked about everything that's happened this week from Monday Night Raw to AAA, and he made his goals crystal clear when it comes to your rivalry. He said he wants to expose you as a fraud and an imposter. This is your opportunity for a rebuttal.
Hola! Now, allow me to abandon my native language of Spanish and speak to the good people of the United States of America in plain old English, baby! Because last week, that imposter disrespected everything I stand for when he used his two lackeys and a metal plate in his mask to defeat me. So I decided to end his little Rey de Reyes celebration early. Just like I'm going to end his whole charade pretty soon. Because make no mistake about it, amigo,
What other matches we got?
there ain't room in this town for the dopes of us.
Since we've seen Javon Evans taking on
And I'm going to prove
Grayson
that there's
Waller
only uno
in the tag team match.
original El Grande Americano, and you're looking at him. So from one original to 10,000 originals sitting in this arena tonight, let me just say,
Thank you.
gracias.
Gracias, original Grande Americano. Good luck to you in this rivalry. In the meantime, let's send things back to ringside with Michael Cole. So I'm glad you covered AAA so you can make heads or tails of this whole OG El Grande Americano and El Grande Americano thing.
It's not really that difficult to follow, Michael Cole. The man who was just with Byron Saxton is the original El Grande Americano. The man we saw earlier in the night with Byron Saxton is the real El Grande Americano. The Rey de Reyes champion for 2026. The man who earned the sword that the original stole. I mean, stay with me here, Cole.
I don't even know if that's the real Byron Saxton. Coming up later on tonight.
That's funny. That's funny. How we know that's the real Baron Saxton?
Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Las Vegas will host the 2026 WWE Hall of Fame induction ceremony at Dolby Live at Park MGM on Friday, April 17th at 9 p.m. Pacific, honoring AJ Styles, Demolition, Stephanie McMahon, And announced on Friday, NBA Hall of Famer, member of the NWO, Dennis Rodman. Tickets on sale now via Ticketmaster.
It would have been real cool for the Undertaker. You know, they showed the interaction between the Undertaker and, you know, him, you know, saying, "Hey, Dennis, you're going to be into the Hall of Fame." That would have been kind of cool.
Not quite dashing on his way to the ring, but a very upset-looking Paul Heyman entering the ring here tonight.
Heyman has so much on his mind. He's trying to juggle so many balls right now that he forgot he was scheduled to have more television time for Adam Pearce. Got a feel for Heyman.
I'm having a really bad night.
Having a bad night.
Because after a 40-year Hall of Fame career, I'm relegated to a contractual appearance in Boston, Massachusetts. I'm having a bad night because there's no one left for me to hide behind. Bronson Reed will not be back anytime soon. Braun Breaker will not be back anytime soon. Brock Lesnar is so pissed off, he has already left the arena. Logan Paul is half conscious. Austin Theory
Logan Paul is half conscious.
Which means that just leaves me. And I have a stalker, a jaded ex, a psychopath that fancies himself as a visionary, and his name is Seth freaking Rollins. And despite the character that I portray on television, here's a news flash for everyone. I'm a man. And I'm a man that's been pushed too far. And Seth Rollins is a man who feels the same way, which means WWE isn't big enough for the two of us. No, that's not a challenge for a match at WrestleMania. We all know I don't stand any chance in that match. Nor is it a challenge to fight tonight. But to be honest, what other choice am I left with?
What other choice? That's what I want to know.
So, maybe it's time that Seth Rollins came down here and put me out of my own damn misery. Maybe it's time that we do this right here, right now.
Come out with all these masked men again. No?
You think that I'm afraid of circumstances like this? You're 100% correct. But sometimes a man has to do what a man has to do. Are you freaking kidding me? Here's your moment, Seth. Let's do this. I'm standing in your ring, Mr. Visionary. I'm waiting for you.
No, they got some cops here. They got Boston PD here.
told you I was going to settle this with you like a man. Men in my family are snitches. We file restraining orders with the courts. We file lawsuits. You're within 52 feet. Violation of a restraining order is a felony. You are going to jail. You are going to prison. And when you go to prison, because you're a felon, your wife will divorce you. And when she divorces you, and she's married to half of the locker room, call Child Protective Services for your daughter. But don't worry, I, Paul Heyman, will adopt your daughter to be life, meaning that her father.
That went too far. Rollins is hard enough. And now, Heyman, no. Rollins striking Heyman after Heyman threw the microphone at him. And now the Boston Police Department forcing Seth Rollins into the corner. And now they're cuffing Rollins. And you heard Heyman say it was fading on Rollins.
No. What in the world?
Go, Lil. Go, Lil. What you think? Go. Thinking it's still okay, man.
They say in Vegas, everyone's got a tell. A blink. A breath. A moment that can't be controlled. But the great ones, they use it to their advantage. They own it. They've got them right where they want them. She's been figuring it out. WrestleMania Vegas. It's anyone's game.
Well, we're regrouping here after a very odd situation between Paul Heyman and Seth Rollins. Obviously, Paul Heyman outplayed Seth Rollins tonight.
One step ahead of the architect. There aren't too many people in the business or the world, as a matter of fact, who can say that they outsmarted Seth freaking Rollins.
Rollins apparently has been arrested by the Boston Police Department. I'm assuming he's going to be charged with violating this restraining order that we just learned about, that Mr. Heyman put in place.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure about all the legalities, but we know that Rollins is not medically cleared to compete, so the fact that he isn't here as a competitor sort of limits his ability to inflict harm on others.
We tried to do that to him. Meanwhile, Asuka and Kairi Sane, the Kabuki Warriors, tag team action tonight against Bayley and Lyra Valkyria, as all these teams quite a jockey for an opportunity at a women's tag team championship match. Of course, the title is being held by Nia and Lash.
Irresistible force.
Monday Night Raw is live tonight in Boston, Massachusetts, on the road to WrestleMania. And moments ago, what an odd situation with Paul Heyman and Seth Rollins, who's become his arch nemesis. Seth Rollins was escorted out of the building by the Boston Police Department. Paul Heyman, though, went too far, and Rollins made a beeline back to the ring.
And Heyman made the mistake of mentioning Seth's daughter, which incited this response from the Visionary, which then would require a bit more of a stern response from Boston PD, cuffing Rollins and escorting the Visionary out of TD Garden.
And Paul Heyman, what we did learn is that apparently sometime during the week he put a restraining order in place.
What was that all about? When was it in? What was it all about, though?
Here's Rollins will be charged with violating that order.
Hook, line, sinker.
And there you see an exclusive footage of WWE 2K26 of the Kabuki Warriors, the video game available right now. Asuka and Kairi set for tag team action. Everyone trying to get an opportunity of the irresistible forces, the tag champs of Nia Jax and Lash Legend.
To this juncture, neither of these teams has a clearly defined path to WrestleMania. So the utmost importance and highest priority for everyone on the roster. The Kabuki Warriors have held the tag team championships in the past.
And 3 times for these two.
Asuka and Kairi would love another trip to the top of the tag team mountain.
Dirty Dom versus Penta will be the match after this under the Roman. And Punk close the show.
Bayley's made it very clear that she needs to get back to WrestleMania. Last year, she was taken out by Becky Lynch. She would team with Lyra Valkyria to win the tag titles at WrestleMania. Bayley looking at tonight, Corey, as perhaps another opportunity to work one step closer to the grandest stage.
Unfortunately for Bayley, I fear that her WrestleMania desperation is more like quicksand. The more she struggles, the more desperate she gets, the worse and worse her chances of survival get, the worse her shot at making it to the showcase of Immortals becomes.
Bayley and Lyra had a history with the Kabuki Warriors. Second time they've actually met in a tag team matchup.
And if you're Lyra Valkyria, you have to be aware of the fact that Bayley is feeling desperate. You don't want to allow someone you once looked up to become an anchor in your own career.
And speaking of anchors, has Kairi Sane become an anchor for Asuka? They've had some differences as of late. Seems Kairi cannot do anything well to please Asuka.
Your Japanese is lackluster at best, so I fear that your speculation may not be correct. As far as we know, the relationship between Asuka and Kairi Sane is as strong as it's ever been. Kairi
I don't think so.
being subservient.
Every chance Asuka gets, you try to tear down Kairi. Talking about it's as strong as it ever been. That's a lie.
Start things off in this critical tag team.
That's a lie.
And this is an important matchup for Bayley because coming off of her disappointing.
Oh, look at Kairi Sane causing the distraction, paying dividend.
You're calling Kairi an anchor. I was at least hoping for a pirate-themed follow-up. I mean, it was right there. Instead, you're trying to sow seeds of dissension, as you've done all night.
Bayley sent across the ring. And
But as I was saying, this is an important matchup for Bayley because she took AJ Lee to the limit in her Intercontinental Championship match, but ultimately the role model couldn't get the job done. Does she continue to slide down the mountain, or does she rally tonight?
well, at some point, Corey, all these situations have got to get in your head, right?
No doubt about it. And Bayley's been very open. It's mentally messing with her.
Sliding clothesline by Bailey into the cover and a kick out.
And it's a sad state of affairs when you've got one of the most decorated women on the roster. Bailey, the first female Grand Slam champion we ever had in WWE. To be experiencing this level of self-doubt this close to WrestleMania season again, I mean, that would be catastrophic for Bailey's career.
She saved your ass from getting knocked out though. And she gonna yell at Kyrie Sane.
Lyra might owe Kyrie a couple bucks after that one. My God. And here comes Kyrie Sane. Double team on Bailey. Oh, kick right to the spine. Nice bulldog by Asuka. Sliding drop kick from Kyrie Sane, and the Kabuki Warriors have taken over.
The Kabuki Warriors have taken over.
You know, Corey, for Lyra as well, I think she feels a certain amount of responsibility. She's been a big cheerleader for Bailey. She really feels like she's got to show up here tonight and help Bailey get one step closer to returning to WrestleMania. Well, while that might be an admirable outlook from Lyra Valkyria, and Asuka hits the bones of Bailey from the outside, it can be detrimental to Lyra's own growth and ascent here in WWE. You can't spend your entire career worrying about somebody else just because you once looked up to. Oh, sliding D from Sane. Now, you know, Kyrie, one thing I've noticed early on in the matchup, she's done a lot to help Asuka, distraction after distraction, helping the Empress of Tomorrow take control.
And I'm still trying to figure out what the issue is with that. Just because Asuka tends to get a little stern with Kyrie and raise her voice from time to time. I mean,
well, I think Kyrie's scared.
It's more than stern. Come on, so she gets stern, raise her voices from time to time.
Why would you not want to be in the good favors of the Empress of Tomorrow as he tees off with these Kawada kicks across the bridge of Bailey's nose and one to the back?
I'd be scared to death of her. And Asuka will make a tag to Kyrie.
Same now, first on a...
Oh my goodness. And Kyrie Sane has a 5 count.
Making a great kendo cut again, using her legs to squeeze the breath out of Bailey.
Bailey really needs to make a tag.
She sure should. She's been in this match for a minute.
To the top turnbuckle. Could have an insane elbow in our future.
Kyrie's trying to do there, but
She's trying to get the fans behind her though, but that ain't working though. Not one bit. I don't think the fans were so, behind Kyrie. It was like, oh, we do remember her from the Mae Young Classic. She was, cool. Other than that, she wasn't an Oscar or she wasn't a Kyrie EO Sky.
Oh, backhand by Kyrie. She delivers that with such force.
So much heat behind those. I love it.
Bailey all out of sorts at the moment. A snap there, takedown by Kyrie, and now controlling Bailey. I think that loss still is in the head of Bailey from last week. No doubt about it. $13,340 WWE fans on hand here tonight in Boston. Bailey, Lyra Valkyria against the Kabuki Warriors in tag team action, and Kyrie not allowing Bailey to make a tag.
The last possible second stopping the forward progress of the role model. Kyrie kicked toward Asuka.
And see, that's what I'm talking about. Asuka intimidating her own partner. Tag made by Lyra. And because of that intimidation and that distraction, it allowed Lyra to
double cross body.
Body from the top rope.
Security by Lyra.
Those line from Valkyria. Talked a lot earlier about how Lyra feels this.
I didn't mean to close that screen, but it's cool.
For Lyra, couldn't finish the job just yet. Of course, the current tag team champions, Nia Jax, Legend, the Irresistible Forces, everyone gunning for him. Lyra Valkyria now vertical suplex. The Kairi Sane able to great counter by Kairi. Sane now with a bit of daylight. What will she do with it? Can she make the tag to Asuka? Asuka pulls herself back up to the apron. I think tag. There we go. Asuka was waiting for the proper moment. Road breaker. Into a neck breaker. The Kabuki Warriors rolling, covered by Asuka. And a kick out by Valkyria. And Asuka and Kairi work so well together. 3 times they held the tag team titles together. Lyra lands on her feet.
Oh, spinning heel kick.
Caught Asuka in the face. And now Bayley back up and
Tag.
makes the tag. Very effective teamwork by Lyra and Bayley.
Fisherman suplex.
Fisherman buster. Bayley
elbow drop.
And another near fall. And Bayley looks like she's becoming a bit frustrated here. You can see Bayley glance up at the WrestleMania sign, realizing her chance may be slipping through her fingers.
German
German
suplex.
suplex from Asuka. Asuka now desperately needs the tag. Sane. Lyra, though, is the legal person, and Asuka with a kick. Stunning Lyra. The Empress tag made. Kairi's legal. Lyra dropped in the tree of woe. Kairi Sane making the climb. And Kairi, stomp. Shiver me timbers, Cole. Double stomp to the heart. Cover, hook of the leg. And Bayley breaking things up. Asuka now back into the fray.
This match breaking down.
Strange. Asuka now bringing the fight to the
Oh, belly to belly suplex on the table.
Under our announce table. Okay. Just a flying monitor. Nothing my insurance won't cover. And out, Bayley from the barricade points to the WrestleMania sign.
Oh.
There's an elbow on the announce table. Bayley went for broke and it did not pay off. Valkyria with a drop kick to Kairi. And Lyra now with Kairi set back into the ring. Valkyria back in. Setting up Kairi Sane. Cover.
1, 2, 3.
Bayley, Asuka. And now Lyra Valkyria with the win.
The team of Bayley and Lyra Valkyria.
Bayley and Asuka were getting at it out here at ringside. Meanwhile, Lyra Valkyria would pick up the win with Nightwing in the middle of the ring. And Bayley and Lyra rolling. No doubt about it. Disappointing outcome for the Kabuki Warriors. But kudos to Lyra Valkyria. Here you see Bayley stepping up her aggression, which is what it's going to take if she wants to head to Vegas. Unfortunately, tonight for the role model, it did not pay off. Luckily for Bayley, Lyra kept her eyes on the prize, taking out Kairi first, delivering Nightwing, hooking the leg, and a big-time win in the women's tag team division for Lyra and Bayley. Here's Jackie Redmond.
Bayley and Lyra, congratulations on a big victory over the Kabuki Warriors. Listen, this is a huge W, and it comes just 4 weeks away from WrestleMania. Have you guys been feeling the pressure to find a way to Vegas? Pressure? You think in this moment right now to repeat the pressure? No, we feel pretty damn good. Lunch? No. You already got our names in your mouth because you know that we are the ones that can beat you. Right. I have an idea. Nia Jax, you guys talk a big game. Alex, I know you're new to this, but we run the tag division. We've been running for a whole year, so if you got as big and bad as you think you are, next week we're in the most famous arena in the world.
Well, let's see if Nia and Lash take the challenge from a victorious Bailey and Lyra Valkyria here tonight. You know, Corey, Bailey and Lyra both getting their WWE starts in NXT, just like this former WWE champion.
Tiffany?
Entry, Tiffany's Epiphanies. Daddy said I'm ready to take over NXT. The real question is NXT ready for Tiffany's shred? It's Tiffany time! NXT was very important for me in my development. They made me a superstar. They took me from an athlete and developed my character in a way where it's me, but it's also me over the top.
Has made it to the tippy top of the women's division here in NXT.
Winning the NXT Women's Championship took me from this new girl to the future of the business. NXT built me from the ground up. I felt like I learned everything down at the Performance Center, and eventually you develop into this big, beautiful WWE superstar.
And speaking of
All
NXT,
right.
its biggest show of the year is NXT Stand and Deliver.
I could be the only one that probably was like, but since Oba and Brock, that was it of tonight, man. Those Seth and Paul was
via Ticketmaster.
now we about to sit through a rematch between Penta and Dirty Dom again.
What about you? Oh man, thank you. Hey, bro, can you show me that picture, bro? I've been trying to do that this morning. Like, no, it's like, it's very easy. Look, try it with me. Like this? Like this? Yeah. Hey, man. Mira, te presento. This is my friend Speed. I know, Speed. We never met. What's your name, Drake? Dragon. You a Drake? I'm a dog. You're a dog? Hey, take it easy. Oh, okay, bro. I'll see you, bro. I'll see y'all. Hey, carnal, solamente te quería agradecer por la semana pasada. We did lucha libre. Gracias.
We about 3 weeks, 4 weeks away. What is Gunther doing at WrestleMania, man?
Buena suerte. Thank you.
Penta, Dominic for the Intercontinental title tonight.
So you saw him in action earlier on tonight. Well, now he's going to join us on the stage. So please welcome the young OG, Javon Evans.
Hold on now. Hey, you're not living up. Boston, if you can hear me say, all right, we good.
They're pretty lit. All right, so first of all, I've got to deliver your way. Congratulations on your win against Grayson Waller earlier on tonight. How'd it feel out there?
It felt great. I'm already sore. My hair is messed up. But your boy got their job.
All right, we got to talk about something serious. And that topic is Kofi Kingston. Because for weeks, Kofi has offered his mentorship to you. He's offered his guidance. Why haven't you chosen to take him up on his offer?
Look, respectfully, Kofi's he's the real OT. You know, he's been here for a minute. We talking about a former world champion. But unfortunately or fortunately, I don't want to be the next Kofi Kingston. I don't want to be Kofi's young boy. You know what I mean? I want to be the first young OT. I want to be the first 21-year-old that's putting that belt to ass. I want to be the first Javon Evans. But with that being said, I also want to accomplish some dreams and goals. And I want to be a champion here in WWE. So you already know your boy got his eyes on the IC Championship match tonight. Penta, I got my eyes on you, Pa. So be ready. There's only one thing that you're going to say when you see the young OG on your TV, and everybody can say it with me. You can say it with me too if you listening Netflix. You can say it with me. AP Adam Pierce, you can say it with me. OG Aunt, you can say it with me, and everybody in Boston can say it with me. That boy is right like that. Yeah.
Appreciate you, Javon. Good luck to you. Hey, Javon Evans, future Intercontinental Champion, huh? Sounds kind of nice, right?
Future champion in WWE in general. I appreciate you, Aunt.
Thank you, man.
Future champion in WWE.
WrestleMania
Ron
42 is coming
Evans.
to Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas in just 26 nights.
What happened to the old WrestleMania count? Like, you know, it was like
available for purchase
limited
on the
stage. See?
WrestleMania stage. Tickets for this one-of-a-kind, elevated viewing experience are available right now via Ticketmaster.
My man, I Show Speed is back on the Red Brand. How are you enjoying the road to WrestleMania? Man, I'm having the time of my life today. They got Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, CM Punk. Yep. That's Dan Hudson, nice to meet you. I mean, nice for you. Sid, I have a question for you. How are you so famous when you only have 180 human followers? 180 million followers? Oh! Yep, check out. So, I have a proposition for you. How about you give Danhausen your password? I'll log in. We can call the show I Show Speedhausen. And then we'll split the profits. It'll be great for both of us. No. No? No. You think you're better than me? You think you're better than Danhausen? Tell you what, I have a new achievement for you. You want to know what it is? What? You are... What? Where do you go? Curs? What you mean, curs? Just kidding. What are you talking about? Listen. Bro, who is that? I don't know, and I have business, so you enjoy the rest of your night. Have a good one. Curs?
I Show Speed being cursed could be disastrous for 180 million.
No bullshit though. No bullshit. This dude got a big ass YouTube channel, bro. He always doing something crazy. You say he's cursed. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be at WrestleMania or something.
CM Punk are here at Live. They, of course, battled for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. Over on SmackDown, they've got quite the situation developing between Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, the undisputed WWE title.
For years, the love you showed me, that puts a smile on my face. Smile is the emptiest feeling that I have felt in my entire life. I want my legacy to be how much world championship gold I had put around my waist. Then Cody came into the picture, and I didn't know who I needed to beat Cody. But last week, Cody took that burden off my chest. I'm sure you're hearing the voices in your head, and when the bell rings, that's what I expect. The voices in my head, they tell me that I want to be wrong, a WWE championship.
What the hell was that last week, man? What you did to Cody? The way you...
Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? You're wasting my time now. As a matter of fact, I'm done. I'm done.
Listen, I'm glad I picked up. You're right. Go to the ring right now, and I'm gonna fix it.
I am sorry. Matt, will you forgive me?
They count me. They show me things that I will do. Shit, we talking about Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes.
You know, the voices are in Randy Orton.
Can we talk about Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre?
Randy Orton heads into his 21st career WrestleMania in 26 days.
Well, the Apex Predator absolutely intends on leaving Las Vegas as the brand new, undisputed WWE champion. But first, the Viper must get past the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. It is going down on the grandest stage of them all.
And the question is, what condition is Cody Rhodes in after that brutal beatdown and an assault a couple of weeks ago by Randy Orton? Well, coming up this Wednesday, over on our friend Pat McAfee's show on ESPN, Cody Rhodes will deliver his first interview since the beatdown by Randy Orton a couple of weeks ago. It happens at 1:05 p.m. Eastern Time, Wednesday, on the Pat McAfee show on ESPN.
Nightmare going down at Thunderdome.
This lost is your fault. If you care, our team, make it up to me. Kunjane, kunjane. I know we have had our ups and downs recently, but you don't deserve to be treated like this, Kyrie. You deserve better. Kyrie!
Okay.
Pathetic.
Fine ass.
First, Rhea leaves you all alone. And now it's obvious Kyrie wants nothing to do with you. So what was your plan last week? Befriend Stephanie? But all you really did was cost me the satisfaction of putting her face into the match.
And I would interfere again if I had a chance.
Okay. ¿Te gusta jugar, chiquita? You want to play? Fine. We can play. Next week, meet me in the ring. And I'll finish with you what I started with her.
You are on.
Hope Pierce makes that official for next week at Madison Square Garden in New York.
More than likely it will.
Intercontinental Championship time. The former champ, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, of course, accompanied by the woman who wants to win the World Championship.
Oh.
Stephanie Buchanan.
Stephanie said, hold up, wait a minute. Oh, she up here knocking out Dirty Dom.
Trying to get involved, and finally officials out here trying to separate Stephanie and
Get her, Liv.
2-minute WrestleMania for the win.
Oh.
Stephanie makes it. This thing has been so deeply personal in the past few weeks. My God. Oh, goodness. Somebody separate him. The things are just heating up for WrestleMania. You can say that again.
Man, they was going at it in the gorilla position. Stephanie, like, look at, I had enough.
Well, Dominic Mysterio, who has to take on Penta out for the Intercontinental Championship, just had to witness his girlfriend, the #1 contender for the Women's World title, get into a massive brawl with the champ, Stephanie McHale.
I think this is a perfectly reasonable time to
He
call
coming
off
back
the
out.
match. There's no way Dirty Dom is in a championship
That's
match
JD.
after just watching his Huerita be attacked by Vaquer. He himself was assaulted. Dirty Dom, you don't need to do this. We can push the match back to a later date. Someone get Pierce out here.
Yeah, maybe Raquel Rodriguez should have been out here with Liv Morgan instead of picking fights with Io Sky.
How are you making this Raquel's fault? Vaquer is clearly unhinged. Thankfully, JD's out here.
Yeah, JD McDonough, and you God forbid Dominic ever goes into a match when it's one-on-one with nobody else around.
There he is. Your mega campeón. El más sucio de los sucios. The king of the luchadors. I could go on. Cut me off at any time.
No, go ahead. You're the voice of AAA. We could be moments away from Dirty Dom once again being the double champion. Well, Dominic believes he should be champion today if it wasn't for, he calls that turncoat, Finn Balor. Well, it wasn't just Dirty Dom who felt betrayed by Finn Balor. The entire Judgment Day was in agreement. Did Dom just shower or his hair always like that? I know. I've been sitting here with you for the last 2 hours, Paul. How am I supposed to know? Oh, you're the voice of AAA. I thought you knew all things Lucha Libre. I don't believe Dirty Dom's showering schedule is pertinent information for my viewership, okay? I like to imagine maybe it's just a leave-in conditioner. Dirty Dom generally smells very, very nice when he's around. And you want a protected investment like that. A mullet like that isn't grown overnight. It takes time, it takes care, it takes nurturing. So tell me about JD's mullet. It's not a mullet.
What in the
JD
world,
has
Michael?
long hair.
I think he just asked some
Different
dumbass
hairstyle.
questions just because they're on this commercial.
With the hat.
Just to make conversation.
Engage with JD throughout the day? Nope, not at all. But probably for the best. Intercontinental title coming your way. Dominic Mysterio, he's got to get his mind right. Dom is very clearly in a negotiated headspace because he just watched his Guerrita laid out by Stephanie Bakir. Disrespect. That's pleasant. I like it. I like it. I hope you win. That's pleasant. Sicko. The spectacular Penta will once again defend the Intercontinental Championship. He, of course, beat Dom a few weeks back. He beat Dragon Lee. He beat El Grande Americano. The culmination of his life's work. Penta, a proud, fighting Intercontinental Champion. Penta's gone so far as to promise to defend the Intercontinental Championship south of the border in Mexico, in AAA. But that's a tall task that he can only accomplish if he gets past the former Intercontinental Champion and reigning AAA Mega Champion, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. You know, for Penta, this has been a year-long journey to finally capture the Intercontinental title. Remember, he and Dominic were involved in that fatal four-way at WrestleMania last year.
Got about what? 25 minutes left, 30 minutes left. I'm gonna go ahead and stick around. But because I was literally about to just call it and about to just leave off the stream. Penta is cool. In a mug. Yeah, he is.
He decided to give Finn a chance to redeem.
I don't know, it's just been one of them days, kind of. Not only that, man, I just want to say I haven't been, I don't know, they haven't been that excited. You know, Brock and Oba came out. I was hoping maybe we can get a little bit word from word with Oba, and maybe, I wouldn't even say Oba and Paul, because you know Paulie, he the man on the mic. But Oba and Brock maybe say a word or two. And, you know, I'm going to try to F5 you. Psych, no. Throw you over the top, bro. The Usos, that was a disqualification. Live and Vicarious, and Bailey, they won a tag match. Javon Evans won his match. I mean, it wasn't nothing really big, too significant. Paulie came out here and had something with Seth, but just really ran down his whole entire family. Seth just hit a forearm, get ran off by the cops. That was it, you know. And I'm pretty sure the Roman and Punk joint is probably gonna be the fuck that. There you go. Let's get to it. And I'm just hoping Roman and Punk is not the same from a couple of weeks ago. No bullshit. Raw is definitely putting me to sleep right now. Raw is definitely putting me to sleep.
King of the Luchadors imposing his will on the
Because I think we're just having meaningless promos, meaningless matches.
City of Boston and the Intercontinental Championship brings back bad memories.
I would have rather seen Lash Legend and Nia on the show in a tag team match. You know, doing their thing maybe against Bailey and Lyra. Bailey, Lyra wins. They could possibly be in the conversation again, the women's tag team title match. Javon and Kofi, I would have liked to maybe see them go one-on-one, but then Kofi Kingston get upset because he lost and then beat up Javon at the end of it. Brock and Oba, they could at least have some word for word, maybe. You know? Would have been smoother. Oba said F-A-F-O. You fucked around and found out. You messed around and found out. Everything is just boring. You could tell they don't know what they're going to do with Seth. Because it's just, well, let's just have a segment with Paulie. You know, and of course, WWE likes to play the long gamer. I'm pretty sure they're going to pull something out their ass with that. But hey, the problem is that for me, I'm tired of seeing the same damn match. Ups. Or the same matchups, yeah. I mean, pretty much. Pretty much. Dirty Dom and Penta, it's like they fourth time fighting for each other. Second time, or maybe the third time, the title on the line. I don't think Dirty Dom is winning it. I don't think none of us think so. I'm pretty sure Finn Balor. We haven't seen Finn in a couple of weeks since he got taken out by the Judgment Day. So, you know. I don't know. Lyra and Stephanie, they're just going back and forth. No really in-depth story with these stories going on. Besides maybe Roman and Punk and Cody and Randy. And I have a strong feeling the Roman and Punk promo is going to be the same from a couple of weeks ago.
What's went down the past few weeks?
I think Dom has been frustrated for the past several years because all Dirty Dom wants is to be accepted as his own man, as his own living legend, instead of being trapped in the shadow of his deadbeat father.
Maybe he should respect people more. He be treated that way. John with a nice elbow flooring the champion. And quickly into the cover. Hooks the leg, inside leg this time, and a kick out by Penta.
I think respect is subjective, and Dirty Dom has already done something where he never did in his Hall of Fame career. That's capture the AAA Mega Championship. I mean, Dirty Dom is a force to be reckoned with. He should be celebrated around the globe rather than ostracized and humiliated at every given opportunity.
Dirty Dom bending the rules to great effect. Oh, and a big right by McDonough. And JD getting involved. The official was dealing with Dirty Dom. Cover now by Mysterio and grabbing the bottom rope is Penta. That's what Penta's got to be worried about. The fact that McDonough is floating around here at ringside. That was the issue Finn Balor had a few weeks back when Dominic wanted help. He wanted JD to grab the ring hammer and the ring bell hammer. And Finn Balor said, no, let him earn this on his own.
Yeah, that was pretty kind of cool how everybody was doing the Oba strut when Oba came out earlier.
How about Finn's job to teach Dom respect? Dominic's actually the one that said he didn't want them to get involved, whether he meant it or not. Speaking of Eddie Guerrero. Looking at the three amigos. What would happen? This is for Penta's Intercontinental Championship. Penta, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, JD McDonough at ringside. Penta looking to chop down the King of the Luchadors. Face first goes Dominic. The challenger wisely rolls to the outside. Here comes the Intercontinental Champion. Over the top to make kilos. See, there you go. Come on. You should come to Mexico with me one of these days. You can hang out with JBL, have a good time. Johnson? Yeah. And now Dom sent back into the ring. And to the current Intercontinental Champion. And a fighting champion as well.
Crossbody. WWE has the talent, but damn, if I see Tom with Penta and them damn mask Americanas wrestle again, I'm going. Hey, no bull, man. For real, I'm like so tired of seeing the Americano bullshit. I don't give a hell if it's Chad Gable, Ludwig Kaiser, Pete Dunne, or Tyler Bate. Get them asses out the maskers, man. I'm so tired of seeing that. Like, and then if you're gonna use them, just keep them down in AAA. You know, but hey, pretty sure they're a big part of the show, maybe. Yeah, but I'm tired of seeing them. Oh my goodness, I see El Grande Americano in a match one more time with those little lost Americanos.
His grip at the last second or what, but ordinarily he packages up his opponent immediately.
I'm gonna lose it.
Which usually leads to a 3 count. There's a bit of separation, and that may be the only reason Dom was able to
lose it.
But things could go from bad to worse. We're Dirty Dom. Oh, Dominic turns it into a Michinoku driver. Here's the cover for the win and a takeout. There was nearly cause for celebration for a double champion yet again.
Oh, yeah, they got talent, man, but I just don't understand what they be doing sometimes.
Able to counter. Lining up Penta. Now sent in a position for a 6-1-9.
Hello?
Now look at JD Mezcona.
Yeah. All right, I'm coming down.
Dominic from behind.
All right.
Mezcona proving to be invaluable. 6-1-9.
All right. More than likely, I'll probably miss the end of this match or Finn Balor.
Dominic staring back at the man he stabbed in the back. Finn Balor. Sometimes decisions have consequences. McDonald by Balor. JB gonna suffer the consequences of what he did to Finn Balor a few weeks back. JB's not feeling the wrath of the Prince. And Dominic now trying to regroup. Went for the frog splash.
Of course, Penta gonna retain. All right. I gotta run downstairs real fast to get something and coming back. And Roman and Cody, Roman and Punk. I keep saying Roman and Cody gonna close out the show.
Well, the big time assist from Finn Balor. Cole, the ending of that match was almost identical to how Dom pinned Finn at WrestleMania last year. Indeed, if Balor had Dominic frozen in fear, which cost Dominic the title tonight, and now Balor gonna give him some of Mysterio. Finn Balor out of the way of Dominic. Sling blade. Dom has asked for this for months. Sending Mysterio in the corner. Oh, get out of there, Dom. Get out of there. And McDonough now pulling Dominic to safety. Maybe not. Finn Balor's not done with Dominic. Balor is back for his pound of flesh. Dom trying to retreat. Meanwhile, from behind, JD McDonough. Balor's former protege taken down by Finn. And Dom's hightailing it out of here. Well, he's running away. JD McDonough is a sitting duck. Don't expect Dominic to come running down here to help his brother. Oh, JD sent into the corner. And a coup de grace. Going back on with a warning to the king of the luchadors. You're not careful, Dom. It could be you next. That's what Balor wants. We want to take a second to say thank you to Nickelback for Bones for the Crow, an official theme song of WrestleMania 42, available now wherever music is sold or streamed. You know, Monday Night Raw kicked off tonight with another face-to-face between Brock Lesnar and Oba Femi, and this building was shaking. The aftershocks are still being felt in Boston as these two behemoths would stand toe-to-toe, eye to eye, and eventually things would pop up. Yeah, Lesnar looking for an F5, but Oba Femi able to counter here. And once again, Corey, Oba Femi got the best of Brock Lesnar. 2 weeks in a row, the ruler standing tall over the beast incarnate. A fact that will not sit well with Brock Lesnar. But I'm starting to wonder if Lesnar is in any position to do anything about it. Next level physicality between two Goliaths that collide in Las Vegas. Look at the tail of the tape. 6'4" Oba Femi, 290 pounds for Brock Lesnar, outweighed by 20 by the ruler. 2 massive human beings. But this is the most decorated combat athlete in history we're talking about with Brock Lesnar. You know, next week, Monday Night Raw, heads to legendary Madison Square Garden in New York City. Brock Lesnar will be there live. But what does Brock do? He's been bested 2 weeks in a row by Oba Femi. We will find out, perhaps in New York. But we know for sure that the Women's Tag Team Championships will be defended. The irresistible forces, Nia Jax and Last Legend, put their gold on the line against Lyra, Valkyria, and Bayley, who were victorious.
All right, I'm back. Honestly, there was
the genius of the sky. Io Sky takes on Raquel Rodriguez at the Mecca.
Hand me that right there. Hand me that.
And the world
Yes.
tag team titles will be on the line in a New York City street fight. Jimmy and Jay Uso defend their championship against Logan Paul and Austin Theory of the Vision in the world's most famous arena.
The one was here. The one was here. See a punk. Jay.
I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but I'll be very careful out there. My brother's on the warpath.
Warpath? Yo.
Oh.
Don't Monday Night Raw. Been my nana been a sea. And the come through. I said, you done with your podcast? No?
Almost.
Oh my God, Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar was coming from Oba Femi. You, that's a quiz. It's hilarious. Bill Cup is walking backwards. Yes. Look, you see the worldwide champion? Bill Cup got the worldwide champion.
Don't forget who's also here.
Roman Reigns.
All right, man. We look to close this show. Honestly, they was on AAA Raw, and I think SmackDown last week. Yeah, they sure was. Yeah, they like a weekly stable on AAA. Hold on, wait a minute. SmackDown? No, I think they were on SmackDown.
Who fired the first physical salvo in this?
What Finn Balor do to Dirty Dom, man? I missed it.
A lot has been made of that last week. Was it CM Punk losing control? Was it CM Punk in firm control? I've known CM Punk for over 20 years, and I can't give you a straight answer. I don't know for sure why that word in particular triggered Punk like it did. But you said it. He fired the first shot. The war of words has escalated. And we've still got over 3 weeks until we get to Las Vegas. And if you're Roman Reigns, how do you respond? I mean, all the things that Punk has said about Reigns and his family, of course, the now infamous quote about Roman's late martyr a few weeks back. The situation from last week. Listen, as much as CM Punk fancies himself a master psychologist in this game, so does Roman Reigns. I believe Roman Reigns thinks he got in CM Punk's head last week. He got under CM Punk's skin, which is damn near impossible to do. But if anyone could do it, the tribal chief can.
These motherfuckers are going to talk every. Hell yeah, man. That's how I feel like.
I don't know if he's lost control. I think he's in complete control. He may be.
I don't know whoever that producer was, though. I don't know whoever that producer was, but she looked like she was tired of him. Like, oh, here come this guy. It looked like she a fan of Roman Reigns, though. She like, oh my God, here come this guy tonight.
Okay, well, that's all.
Yeah, but I don't want to see them talk every week, man. Have a match. Team up together. Do something.
Like a man who's sweating to you, Cole? Nope. Maybe he's just got a good game face.
The cult of personality.
Into the ring. He's getting ready for 26 nights from now. It is all going down on the grandest stage of them all, the Showcase of the Immortals, one of the most deeply personal main events in WrestleMania history. The World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk, defends against the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, at WrestleMania. Have some fun tonight. Did you guys hear what Jimmy Uso said to me right before I came out here?
Of course we did.
Something of a warning. Told me to watch what I say because his brother, Roman Reigns' cousin, one half of the tag team champions, Jey Uso, is on a warpath tonight.
Whatever that's supposed to mean.
Well, I suppose I should watch what I say, shouldn't I? No? All right. The eyes have it. It goes to show you that Roman Reigns can't do anything without his cousins. What I didn't know is that the cousins couldn't do anything without Roman Reigns, and nobody in that family, the entire family, can do anything.
Damn, the entire family now?
They need the help. Nobody in that family can be heavyweight champion of the world.
But you had to look at the belt a couple of times to remember what title you had on, Punk. Got to look down at it for a minute, like,
Last week,
yeah, this is the World Heavyweight Championship.
he said his entire bloodline, all the Samoans in Samoa, can come after me if they so choose. And you know how many Samoans since then have even looked at me cross? It's a big fat zero, ladies and gentlemen. Pardon my language. Earmuffs for all the little kids. This is the shit talk business. We do and say awful things to each other to try to sell the big title fight. And that's my job. But these are all just words. And Boston, I gotta be honest with you. Being in a badass blue-collar city like this, I'm tired of talking. Sticks and stones and all of these things are just empty words. But Roman last week did say one thing that pissed me off.
Yeah, he said you was old, Phil. That's the one thing that pissed you off, though? That's the one thing that got under your skin? You damn sure must be old, Philly.
Roman called me old. Now, some of you will understand this. It's not what he said, it's who said it. And I stand in this ring in front of the world, and I'll tell you, my young boy does not get to disrespect me and call me old.
My young boy, though?
So let's get down to it, Boston. Am I old?
Yeah, have him say, yeah. I mean, that made a turn on him, though, right there.
Here's the thing. If I told you all here to your face that I wasn't, you would know that I'm a liar. Am I old? Yeah. Yeah, I'm old. Am I ashamed of it? Hell no. Not no. Hell no. In fact, I'm proud of it. If I was ashamed of how old I was, well, I'd be covering up these gray whiskers with Just for Men, just like Roman does. I am proud of who I am, my age, what I've done, and where I come from. I'm middle-aged and crazy like Terry Funk. I'm the same age Nolan Ryan was when he beat Robin Ventura's ass on the mound, and he was still throwing no-hitters. Gordie Howe played professional hockey till he was 52 years old, and they call him Mr. Hockey. Well, I'm Mr. Game 7. The older I get, the more pressure I feel, and the more pressure I feel, the better I am. Age, ladies and gentlemen, is just a number. Ask me how I feel. Ask me how I feel, Boston. I'm old, but I'm not insecure. I don't come out here and ask you to acknowledge me. I come out here and tell you I feel great. I feel like the best in the world. I come out here and I ask you the question, is it great to be alive on a Monday night in Boston or what? Roman Reigns, if you look at me and all you see is an old man, you've already lost because you've underestimated me. Last week, this old man dropped you on your ass with one punch. At WrestleMania, this old man is going to tie you into knots. At WrestleMania, 20 minutes deep when you're gasping for air and all that oil and jizz you cover yourself in dries up, just like your chances of ever being heavyweight champion are gone. And I hit you and jacked you with a GTS, and you go to sleep and you wake up Monday morning and you realize that I am the best in the world. Man, you just got beat by an old man, but not a old man. You got beat by the old man. I thought this was going to be tough. You know who was tough? You know somebody who didn't underestimate me and still couldn't get the job done was Gunther.
Where is he?
You know who else didn't underestimate me and couldn't get the job done one-on-one? Jey Uso. And if I gotta fight all the Samoans, we might as well start over with him. I'll fight everyone.
He said Jey Uso. Jay said, "Hey, hold up, wait a minute."
Boston. Because what is he gonna do? Is he gonna yeet me to death? Oh, you're about to find out.
Is he gonna yeet me to death, though?
Because here comes Jey Uso, brother Jimmy Ward Puff. Jey is on the warpath. Disrespect the family and find out about it. What are you gonna do? You want to throw hands or you want to talk, cousin? Yeah?
Talk your shit, Jay. I'm just pacing back and forth.
Your ass is old, punk. Yeah, you got hit in your head a little bit too many times, just like me. Because you're still out here running your damn mouth. Yeah, running your mouth about my family. Man, you out here running your mouth about me. We can do it right now, though, punk. Do it right now, Uzi. I'll run it back on your old ass right now.
I did say I was tired about talking, and you never got your rematch that you rightfully deserved. You want to run it right here in Boston? Let's go, brother. I ain't dressed for it, but I'm a fighting champion.
Oh, I'm down, punk. I'm down. Let's do it.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hold on.
Well, Jimmy, man, this ain't got nothing to do with you right now. I mean, kind of does.
I ain't talking to you, punk. I ain't even talking to you, punk. Yo, man, I understand how you feeling, but every time you get emotional, brother, you don't think. All you do is look at me. All you see is red, Uzi. All right? Because of that, we got disqualified tonight. Because of that, our damn tag team championships is on the line next. I don't give a damn about no tag team champions right now, Uzi. I need you to lock in. Hey, listen to me. Listen to me. You leave him to the OTC. All right? Hey, honestly, we ain't got nothing to do with him. He got everything to do with us. All this fool do is walk around, talk shit, talk about the family. Hey, no, hey, matter of fact, where Roman at? He not even out here. But I am. I'm here. Said to me.
There you go. Jay out here like, man, y'all just talking shit, man. It's part of his shirt. I'm like, why it look like that? All right, shirt. Oh, he ain't doing no pyro tonight, man.
Huh? What you say?
He ain't even stop in the middle of the aisle.
Oh, the one chicken came off the one off CL Cup. CL Cup stomach, right? My really tip
OTC. you gonna say, Roman? Because you didn't say shit last week, though. You didn't.
Last time I checked, you already had a tag match. Is that right? That's right. And it's done now, right? That's right. So I'm gonna say this as respectfully as I can. Get your brother and leave my ring. I think we should stay. He needs the help. No, Jay, you can go.
Whoa! Crash Out Jay going hard, huh? He like, fuck that. Easy, get your brother and get out of here.
Diffuse the situation. But again, one of the smart ass remarks, Corey got him in trouble. CM Punk knew exactly what he was doing. He was playing with fire. It was a matter of time before he got burned. Hey! No! What's on you? Joe! Thank you, Animals! You know what to do! You know what to do! Don't ask it all! I know what to do! Will you stop making him?
Wow!
Jey Uso called the shot! He said smash him!
That's Roman Reigns like, though. Especially 2021, 2022, Roman. Give the order, smash him. Hey, he did it. That's what I'm saying, man. This week can't be repetitive over the last couple of ones, man. You gotta go at it. Mouth is way too slick, way too slick.
It's exploding with savagery.
Oh, he about to power bomb him through the announce table.
He's not done yet. Roman Reigns with pump.
Mm.
Roman Reigns sends the world champion through the table. Corey, Roman Reigns proving tonight that he doesn't need his family to dismantle the champion.
He made a boo-boo on himself, though.
What do you think you're gonna do now? What are you gonna do now? Roman, come on. Enough, come on. That's the You've seen Roman Reigns like this.
What they want one more time, though? You already put him through the table. Unless he spear him again. They playing this reverse psychology shit on us, though. They ended Raw last week, Roman laughing. Now this week, Punk laughing. Punk had got in Roman head. Last week, Roman got in Punk head, but calling him old. Seemed like Roman Reigns wasn't ready to pull that switch And if it wasn't for Jey Uso to say, man, yo, go get him, man. He gotta get got. Roman got back in the ring, and when did Jey Uso start making these making these moves and everything? When did Jey Uso start making these moves, man? Yeah, talking about his way too slick. Like, yo, yeah, man. What a show! What a show! Go put the water bottle in the trash. Go put it in the trash. Yeah, man. I mean, it was okay Monday Night Raw. Not the greatest, not the best. It was okay. Amira, put it in the trash. Tell you, boy, kids, boy, just do annoying shit for no reason.
So I've done everything that you told me to. I'm
I
verifying.
don't think no
everything
games
he
came on
says.
tonight, did they?
So far, he's been upright.
Okay, but something's bothering me.
What's that?
He delayed the will that adds Rain and Sylvie.
Why?
I don't think
I
none
want you
was
to corner them.
CBS. I can check
And find out.
TNT,
All right.
which I don't think so
I
at
call
all.
up my
Peripheral, to be
cell.
honest with you,
He just lied to me on the phone.
Okay, I got it.
definitely not TBS. Definitely not
So when are you
TNT.
getting your sister out of it?
Okay, so
I'm working on
yeah, I don't
Is she in
think so.
danger?
Not as long as she's.
But yo, you guys, man, I ain't gonna keep you guys on here long because I'm about to get
Okay.
on off of here. It was an
And what else
okay
about
Monday
you?
Night Raw, not too much
Well,
eventfulness.
fine.
But you guys, all our reaction
have
will be
anything to
posted
do
on
with
the
it?
1130 podcast, social media platforms. You guys, make sure you follow the 1130 podcast. AC Floyd, make sure you follow me on TikTok, YouTube, man. I appreciate it a lot. So yeah, everybody, make sure you follow the 1130 podcast on TikTok, on YouTube, right here on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe on Twitch, on Instagram, Facebook, you name it, man. So definitely make sure you support the podcast the long way, for real. Also, you guys, man, if you're new and if you haven't already, join the 1130 Podcast Plus or the 1130 Podcast Premium. Exclusive perks, you guys. Exclusive videos, free giveaways, all that stuff, man. If you can help out the 1130 Podcast, that'd be great. I'd appreciate it a lot, man. But you guys, man, until next time, I see you guys, this Friday for the watch along. We got the 1130 Podcast show this Wednesday. We're going to be talking to a 9/11 first responder. So that's going to be really interesting. He's going to be chatting about his major story and all that as well. You guys, we got episode 4 or 5, which I believe it is 4 of Beyond 1130. I think it's 5. One or the other. Beyond 1130 this Thursday, you guys. So make sure you check out that as well as Talk Pro Wrestling, man. We going in chatting all things wrestling this coming weekend, man. So definitely make sure you lock in, you guys, man. For real, make sure you guys lock in on this Monday night. I hope you guys enjoy your guys' self and be easy. Give all the glory to God, man. Won't he do it? Yo, it's your man Dre, aka Dre on Wheels. Peace out.